Sony just came out with a great update to all of their video cameras. Of course, Sony makes some of the best video cameras on the market. They always have. And this one is absolutely no exception. It's the Sony HDR-CX300. And it is spec'd to the gills, I like to say. It's my saying. 12x zoom on board, 7 megapixel stills, and still going to do 1920 by 1080 video. Has a gorgeous 2.7-inch LCD, 16 gigs of storage on board, so you don't even have to worry about inserting a memory stick or an SD card into this thing in order to start shooting. You can start shooting right out of the box, but you can also add storage with an SD card or a memory stick card. It does have optical image stabilization, so even if you have shaky hands, you're still going to get some great steady shots. And all of that, including some other really cool little features that are going to give you some extraordinary special effects, like slow motion and other digital effects that are available to you through this camera that make it a really, really cool value. Go ahead and take a look at the camera itself here. Now, right up front, you do have that really, really great 2.7-inch LCD, and this LCD is touchscreen, so you have full access to the entire menu system just by touching the screen. So you don't have to worry about all of the manual controls and all those buttons, because you can actually just use your finger right there on the screen. Right up front, you have that Sony G lens, wide-angle lens. It's going to be able to do that 12x optical zoom, which is a really, really nice long zoom. But if you want to get into the digital zoom range, up to 160x digital zoom. Also has an integrated flash as well for all of your still photos. Now, on the side, just a few buttons for copying files to your computer, for entering playback mode. Auto mode, going to take over the entire camera and make sure that anything you do turns out looking really, really good. And then right below here, you have access to both HDMI and video out located right there. Whoops, that's actually USB. And down here you have access to HDMI and USB output for transferring files to your PC. On the front, or actually on the top, you have quick access to a photo shutter and your zoom rocker located right here. Now on the bottom, located right here, is where you're going to find your memory stick and SD card slots. So you're going to be able to use that to expand the 16 gigs of included memory on this camcorder. Now you can see it does have integrated face detection, so it's always going to keep everything in focus. And the menu system on this is really, really easy to use. I showed you that it does have a touch screen, but you also have some really cool stuff like Golf Shot. That's actually going to give you the ability to take a quick succession of images to analyze any fast action. It doesn't have to be your golf shot, it could be your tennis shot or any of that stuff with this device. Now you can also get to your spot meter by simply touching the screen. You can tell it where to expose to. You've got spot focus, so you can focus based on what part of the screen you touch. You have slow motion. Slow motion, very cool, allowing you to take short slow motion clips and play them back. But lots and lots of really, really great options on this camera, allowing you to get some really, really cool creative effects. But of course, if you don't want to deal with any of that, you don't have to, because it does have auto mode, which makes it really, really easy to just shoot some really, really nice video. So Sony's come out with a really great update to all of their video cameras, and you really can't go wrong when you get a Sony Handycam camera. And this one is really, really nice. Full HD video, high resolution stills, slow motion recording, touch screen, all of that in a really, really small package that even includes 16 gigabytes of storage right out of the box. Really, really nice stuff. It's the Sony HDR-CX300. To get more info on the Sony HDR-CX300 Handycam Camcorder, do a search for S08-3774 in